Mythra 13 here. Welcome back to another SPORE Vehicle Spotlight Ships. Want to start off with the Nimitz class aircraft carrier. Very nice. Now I am going to put out here right up front, I'm not as familiar with ships as I have been with the past vehicle spotlights. Everybody knows what an aircraft carrier though is. This would obviously be the runway, and here are various aircraft aboard it. And now for the details, the Nimitz class aircraft carriers are a class of 10 nuclear-powered aircraft carriers in service with the United States Navy. With an overall length of about 1,092 feet or 333 meters, this is the largest capital ship in the world. It was first commissioned in 1975. So, the Big Daddy ship right here. Capital ships. 10 of these, nuclear powered. So they have especially smart Navy sailors down in there working on those reactors, making sure nothing blows up. And next up we have an Oliver Hazard Perry class frigate. Frigate is just the name of a ship. I don't know what frigate means. I think it's funny to say frigate. But these are basically warships designed in the United States in the mid-1970s. Designed as a general purpose escort vehicle, inexpensive enough to be bought in large quantities, and replaced World War II era destroyers and 1960s era frigates. The Perry class frigate was first commissioned in 1977 and are still being used to this day, and it's about 408 feet long. Pretty cool looking. Again, these people that make these things are real good at what they do. It's nice they come out looking just about the way they ought to. And next we have the Ticonderoga-Class Cruiser. Looks kind of like that frigate in a little sorts of ways. Now this is a class of warship first ordered and authorized in 1978. Have an overall length of 567 feet. And now 27 have been built and 22 are still currently active. Lots of guns. Lots of guns. Looks like missiles. Radar stuff. Cool. So, next we have Arleigh Burke class destroyer. Destroyer. Yes, this must be a good class of ship. This is the first ship of this class of guided missile destroyers. Was commissioned in 1991. Has an overall length of 510 feet and weaponry including over 90 missiles. This class are larger and more heavily armored than most previous ships classified as guided missile cruisers. It's very cool looking. I like that one. So we have Whidbey Island class dock landing ship. Oh yeah, that looks a lot like, yeah, it's good. It was first introduced to fleet service in 1985, and this class features a massive well deck for the transport of 4 LCAC hovercraft for landing Marines. There are 8 of these ships active, and they are 609 feet long. Pretty darn cool. And dock landing ship. So this is how the Marines roll. Alright, and we have the Wasp-Class Amphibious assault ship. It's kind of like an aircraft carrier, but I guess it's a little bit different. So it was first commissioned, this class, in 1989. and is capable of transporting almost the full strength of a United States Marine Corps Marine Expeditionary Unit and landing them in hostile territory via landing craft or helicopters. It's 831 feet long. I mean, this one's getting up to the length of that first ship, the aircraft carrier. It's a pretty long ship. And like I said, it's capable of landing almost an entire Marine Expeditionary Unit. Very impressive ship. So maybe this is how Marines roll. So, one more to show you. Go to the San Antonio Class Amphibious Transport Dock. Now this looks remarkably like the Whidbey Island class, so I imagine this is in a similar class. It's first built in year 2000 and continuing into the present. These ships integrate the latest in shipbuilding and war-fighting technologies to support current and future Marine Corps aircraft in both air cushion and conventional landing craft. So a whole wide range of different sorts of marine vehicles. 684 feet long. So that's going to conclude today's episode on the ships. Hope you enjoyed it, and hope you tune in for the next episode. Until then, take care.